Chinese warship nearly hits U.S. destroyer in Taiwan Strait during joint Canada-U.S. mission.
Here's a summary of the article.
A Chinese warship came within 150 yards of hitting American destroyer USS Chung-hoon during a rare joint Canada-U.S. mission sailing through the Taiwan Strait, the latest aggressive military move from Beijing in the South China Sea. Global news has seen Chinese warships shadowing the Canadian vessel on multiple occasions during its transit. The Chinese did not attempt a similar maneuver on HMCS Montreal, but one of the two warships that were in the area did sail within 1,000 yards of the Canadian ship, a distance that Mountford believed was safe. The Chinese told both the Canadian and American ships over radio systems that they are entering Chinese territory, despite the joint mission taking place in internationally recognized waters, according to Mountford. U.S. Indo-Pacific Command said in a statement released Saturday the Chinese warship executed maneuvers in an unsafe manner in the vicinity of Chung-hoon. According to USINDOPACOM, the ship overtook the U.S. destroyer on its port side, crossing its bow at 150 yards, prompting the Chung-hoon to maintain course but slow its speed to 10 knots, to avoid a collision. The Chinese ship then crossed the Chung-hoon's bow a second time, starboard to port at 2,000 yards, and remained off the destroyer's port bow. The Li-132's closest point of approach was 150 yards, and its actions violated the maritime rules of the road of safe passage in international waters, the statement read. In a statement to Global News, a spokesperson for the Chinese embassy in Canada said the Canadian and U.S. ships had hyped up publicly, and added that Chinese naval and air forces had been tracking and monitoring both ships, lawfully and professionally.
This post received a score of 32,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Till the USN has a ship named Chung-hoon, USS Chung-hoon, DDG-93, is an Arleigh Burke-class Aegis destroyer serving in the United States Navy, USN. Chung-hoon was named in honor of Rear Admiral Gordon Paea Chung-hoon, 1910–1979. He was Hawaiian Chinese, first Asian American Naval Academy grad, on shore leave from the USS Arizona when she was sunk on 7 December 1941, and first Asian American USN flag rank.
Greater than till the USN has a ship named Chung-hoon, whereas the Chinese Navy ship was the little-known destroyer Harold W. Smith.
Fantastic. Now they are destined by the fates to destroy each other.
Our battle will be legendary. This is the plot of Battleship 2.
A People's Liberation Navy ship picked up considerable speed and cut in front of the bow of the Chung-hoon, a maneuver HMCS Montreal's commander, Captain Paul Mountford, called, "not professional." God, that sounds so Canadian and I love it.
Reminds me of when famed Canadian MMA fighter George St. Pierre was being told he had to talk more trash, so he called out another fighter by just saying, "I'm not impressed by your performance."
Walks into the ring and hugs the champion, then says to him, "I'm very glad you won that fight, Matt, but I'm not impressed by your performance and look forward to fighting you in the near future," then respectfully offers a handshake.
Is got that simmering politeness building up inside. When it can no longer be contained, he erupts. Starts with a cordial comment on a rival's recent victory. Followed up with some constructive criticism unleashed on his unsuspecting victim. Then, my God, the madman finishes off his opponent with an unstoppable friendly handshake.
Well, that, and also he will stomp you in your fucking face until you yield.
It's a balanced approach.
Part of this balanced beatdown.
Perhaps the USN should start returning the favor by harassing the illegal fishing fleets the CCP sends out to strip the waters of fish around the globe. The USCG actually has some operations in partnership with South American countries to try and combat this. Obviously, the fishing fleets are larger, so plenty of illegal ops still slip through, but it's something, and I'd definitely like to see the US military might be used in more scenarios like this.
The military is being used like this. As a USN sailor, I can tell you ships are occasionally tagged to do presence operations in fishing areas. But people forget the Navy doesn't have a lot of legal authority to do much about it, and that authority falls on the Coast Guard, literally by law.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.